Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to High Top Sports Network for this evening's presentation of WPIAL Class 4A Section 4 Girls Varsity Volleyball. My name is Josh Schreckengoss. Tonight, the Riverhawks take on the Shaler area Titans in a huge match for at least a possible share of the section crown, should Armstrong be able to avenge their loss earlier from this season. Shaler swept Armstrong 3-0 at home in their first meeting this year. But tonight, prior to the match, we're going to have our senior night festivities. The Riverhawks will recognize their senior players. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the mic over to Bernie Belzer Jr., the public address announcer for the Armstrong Riverhawks girls varsity volleyball team. Bernie, great dude, very involved in the program. So he is going to take it from here, and I'll be back when the match is ready to go.
Continue my academic and athletic career in track National Honor Society. Our volleyball pet peeve is when people touch the net and they say they didn't, but the whole net is shaking. Advice for underclassmen. If everyone is doubting you, work harder and prove them wrong. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Avery. Miss Marlo Mellish. She's played volleyball for 6 years. Position center and defensive specialist. Future plans to attend college and major in business management to become a medical sales representative and make lots of money. Favorite volleyball memory, meeting Latrobe in 3 last year. Other activities, basketball, track and field, National Honor Society, Leo Club, SAD Club, E Club, Interact Club, FCA, Stuco, and the Ski Club. Volleyball pet peeve, not picking up a tip in front of Doug. Advice for underclassmen, no matter what, you always make people proud of what you do. Ladies and gentlemen, Marlo Mellish. Now introducing Miss Gabrielle Park. She's played volleyball for 6 years. Position is setter. Future plans to attend college to study special and early childhood education as well as musical theater. Favorite volleyball memory, winning section champs her junior year. Other activity is musical, unified track, SAD Club, E Club, Student Council, Class Cabinet, Leo Club, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, National Honor Society, Interact Club, 514 Youth Group, and the Ski Club. Volleyball pet peeve, when the middle gets in my way. Advice for the underclassmen, take in what the coaches have to tell you and try your hardest. Miss Gabrielle Pop. Now introducing Miss Emery Rumbaugh. She's played volleyball for 6 years. Her position, outside hitter. Future plans to go to Total College to play volleyball and get a degree in elementary and special education. Favorite volleyball memory, sophomore year in the Penn State team camp when the cockroaches came out of the drains during our showers. Other activities, FCA, Ski Club, SAD Club, E Club, Leo Club, Senior Class Cabinet, Armstrong Buddies, and Unified Track and Field. Volleyball pet peeve, when people wear knee pads on anything other than their knees. Advice for underclassmen, don't play for other people, playing with the audience of one. Miss Emery Rumbaugh. Now Miss Isabel Yancey. She's played volleyball for 6 years. Her position, libero. Her future plans to attend college and become a travel nurse. Favorite volleyball memory, having fun out on the court with my best friends. Other activities, basketball, musical, Leo Club, E Club, SAD Club, Interact Club, Student Council, and National Honor Society. Our volleyball pet peeve, when everyone else is giving 100% and there's one person who doesn't. Advice for the underclassmen, go for the ball even if you think you can't get it. Ladies and gentlemen, Isabel Yancey. And last but not least, Miss Ashlyn Zern. She's a She's played volleyball for 4 years. Her position is outside hitter. Future plans to attend college for nursing and become a labor and delivery nurse. Her favorite volleyball memory, the trip to Destin, Florida, spending early morning for the team in the ocean and looking at the fish. Other activities, Leo Club, SAD Club, E Club, FCA, and National Honor Society. Our volleyball pet peeve, when someone else has a bad attitude on the court. And the advice for underclassmen, always work hard and go for every ball. Ladies and gentlemen, that's your team for Amy, Natalie, Avery, Carla, Gabriel, congratulations, ladies. Let's play some volleyball.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. I'm welcoming myself back here. I was here the whole time. But you got to see the senior night ceremony right there, and we're treated to the beautiful voice of Isabel Valasek, just a tremendous singer, Armstrong alum, class of 2020, a volleyball player here. And she did the national anthem down at the Pirate game. I don't know if it was this year or last year, but it was just tremendous. She has such a great voice, and it's really a joy whenever a student or former student, somebody in person really, gets to sing the national anthem. I like that so much more than the pre-recorded versions you get here at sporting events. So the beautiful rendition of the Star Spangled Banner by Isabel Valasek. And right now we have the starting lineups coming out. Shaler already announced. Hope you folks well, thank you to Nicola Ann Photography. I just got a text message from her. She will be our sponsor tonight. She was a little preoccupied. Her daughter, Isabel Yancey, one of the seniors recognized here at Armstrong this evening. So Nikki just able to get back to me right about 5 minutes ago and said, I hope it's not too late. Well, Nikki, it's never too late for you. Nikki, one of our awesome sponsors here on High Top Sports Network. So what I'm going to do here, prior to the match, I'm going to get her a scoreboard up there, hopefully really, really soon. As you can see, the scoreboard is already up, but, we like to put a sponsor there, and if you're interested in doing something like that, being one of our sponsors, a scoreboard sponsor, reach out to us, High Top Sports Network. So I'm going to get Nikki's scoreboard here, hopefully soon, as quickly as possible. But a great match on tap tonight. Armstrong jumping up to 4A in the volleyball classifications. They went up everywhere. So new territory, but not new teams. A lot of teams realigned in the WPIAL, Riverhawks being one of them, but they've seen Shaler before. A lot of these teams know each other. Volleyball is an interesting sport in high school because you can play tournaments throughout the regular season, and they don't count against or for your record, your overall record, which I think is kind of cool. You get a kind of an experience, playing against these other teams that, you might not see during the regular season. You might not see them till playoffs. You might not see them at all, really. And it's kind of an interesting thing that volleyball has that no other sport has at all. So Armstrong and Shaler, they've seen each other once so far this year, and that was down at Shaler. A 3-0 sweep by the Titans in that one. And Armstrong looking to avenge that loss and possibly take home a share of the WPIAL Class 4A Section 4 title. We're underway. Shaler sends it over. And first swing of the night, Rumbaugh. That one's dug out by Aubrey Blank. And a diving dig there by Pock and a little push. Well, if this first point is any indication, these girls are going to lay it all on the line. Great rally to start this one. Pock just sends it over, free ball. Set toward the middle hitter and diving for it in the back row, but unable to come up with it. That was Gabby Pock. She had a couple good digs on that particular sequence there, but 1-0 Shaler here to start. And a good serve sent across there. A couple of points early for the Titans coming from the service line. That is the libero, number 11, Tegan Orga. Tegan, a sophomore, 5'6", defensive specialist, a.k.a. a libero. So Riverhawks trying to get that first side out, and they're going to get it via a ball handling error by the Titans. So first point on the board for the Riverhawks. As I mentioned, first meeting of the season, a 3-0 sweep by the Titans at Shaler. Head coach Annie Carter has this team in position to win a section championship with a victory here tonight, win it outright with a victory here tonight, and would share it with Armstrong should the Riverhawks come up victorious. And the block in the middle, we're going to have to watch that all night. Rumbaugh with a kill, and it is in. Emery Rumbaugh, the biggest, I think, surprise of the season so far for the Riverhawks. Just a big jump. Excuse me, I put the Shaler point up there, my fault. Just a big jump for her between her junior season and this being her senior year. Emery Rumbaugh listed at 6 foot, outside hitter. She'll be going against, and there's a block right there, but it comes down out of bounds, so point Shaler. So we're going to keep an eye on the matchup between Rumbaugh and number 18 for the Titans. That's Chloe Grimes, 6'1", sophomore middle blocker. So that'll be an interesting one to watch. Octavia Dixon with the serve. Tip shot there by Rumbaugh. And Shaler was ready for it. Here's the block being set up, and it's off of the Armstrong block. That went off the outside of the hands of number 20, Ashlyn Zern for the Riverhawks. So 4-2 Shaler here. First set just underway on this Nicola Ann Photography game night here on High Top Sports Network. Thanks to Nikki Shoemaker for getting back to me a couple minutes before the match. I appreciate it, Nikki. I know you were extremely busy all day today. She's got a boatload of kids, and they all play sports, which is awesome. But Nikki is always just a fantastic sponsor for us, especially during volleyball season. She comes through and gets us to get out to some venues that we may not be able to really hit during the regular season. And that one long by Dixon, out of bounds. So service error makes it 5-3. Shaler still up, coming to the line for the Riverhawks. I'll have a service camera up here for you shortly. I'm working on Nikki's scoreboard at the moment, but I'll get you one, I promise. And so the serve going over by Marlo Mellish. It's easy to know Marlo because she wears number 1 in all sports. Number 1 on the basketball team as well. Back row attack, just sent it over. Kind of a tip shot by Annie Atwood in the back row there. From the back row, which is tough to do. And that one off the, looked like it went off the pinky of Natalie Arrow, but it drops. So point Riverhawks. Arrow gets the kill. Maybe a little bit of a miss hit, but falls in nicely there for Armstrong. Mellish sends it back row. And that blocked back at the net. That was Rumbaugh, and punched again, but blocked by Rumbaugh. And the swing, it's going to be in on the line right there. Good cross-court kill for number 16, Emma Dodowski. And she will jaunt back to the service line. Dodowski will serve here, 6-4. Titans early going, first set. You're watching High Top Sports. Thanks for joining us tonight. Josh Reckengast here with you at the Hawks Nest. Rumbaugh with the swing. That one tipped at the net, and Dodowski there in the back row. Grimes tried to go over top. Here's Hogan, one of the Armstrong seniors. Back row, just a little runner there by Dodowski. And set across, Rumbaugh, it's blocked up nicely. And diving for it is Atwood. Great dive there to dig it out. Hogan pushes it across. Back set, and too long there for Grimes, but, well, no, they did not rule contact at the net. I originally thought that they might get Armstrong for tipping that one, but no. That one goes to the Riverhawks. So Grimes just a bit too long there. And there's your serve, Cam. How about it? You like it? Good, I hope so. And sent across. And that will be a service error. So you got a serve, Cam, there. Quickly. Not going to get it again for a second. 7-5 Shaler. Hogan a good swing there, but a nice dig in the back row. That one off the net. Mellish plays it up. There's Atwood, and it's out of bounds there. Atwood trying to find the sideline. Annie Atwood, a senior this season also. She's had a few sisters come through here. Big fans of the Atwood family. We are close personally. We share dogs. Well, sort of. They love the dogs. They come and see dogs. They get dogs. So Riverhawks will have the serve here. And a big swing there, but blocked up nicely at the net. I think Hogan tapped that one up. She's going to get a chance here. Hogan rips it across, but out of bounds. Make it 9-6. Shaler up here first set. Armstrong head coach Andrea Lasher, the only coach this Riverhawks program has ever known. And now the boys head coach as well. So Andrea pulling double duty here for the Riverhawks on the volleyball court and pushed into the net, gets over the tape, so Atwood gets the kill. And she, I love those shots where it's go up and basically palm the ball and just kind of flick the wrist. It's not necessarily an overhand swing, but Atwood got a little help from the top of the net there, and the back English on it gets it over the Shaler defense. So Pock, the lefty serve. And a kill by Grimes. Oh, excuse me, that was not Grimes. That was number 2, Courtney O'Brien, 5'11" middle blocker, senior. So Shaler up by 3, and kind of alternating points back and forth here. Oh man, misplayed. And that was Belly Yancey. It came in a little weird on her. She didn't know whether to play it up from below or play it, with her hands up. So receive error there for the Riverhawks. And again, going right at Yancey. A couple of aces here for Aubrey Blank, and that'll lead Coach Lasher to take her first timeout of this evening. So with a timeout on the court, let's take a timeout here on High Top Sports Network. Thanks to one of our great sponsors, Steffi's Country Catering.
Steffi's Country Catering prepares home-style made-from-scratch dishes that will have you convinced Mom made it. Whatever the occasion, Steffi's Country Catering will have you coming back for every event year-round. Find us on Facebook to place an order or to see our Sunday specials, or call 724-54-85047.
And welcome back, High Top Sports Network. You saw Steffi's Country Catering there. If you'd like to enjoy some of that grub in person, still a chance to sign up for our inaugural scholarship fundraiser golf outing. That'll be held at the Links at Spring Church in Apollo on Saturday morning, 9 a.m. shotgun start. Feel free to get in touch with us. Still a couple of foursome spots left. We'd like to fill it out, get a good turnout there. And Terry's Catering. So you're going to leave. You might not play well, but you're going to leave full. Let me tell you that. So Terry going to be bringing the heat, but not really the heat. It's not going to be hot food. I mean, it'll be hot temperature-wise, but not spice-wise. We have some tangy roast beef sandwiches. I can't wait. Pasta salad, all the good stuff. And a kill there. That one goes off of Rumbaugh. Tried to dig it kind of up high and missed on that. So Shaler out of the Armstrong timeout makes it 13-7. And Dudowski back at the service line. Here's Rumbaugh tip, and it'll drop. Rumbaugh played that nicely. Tipped that over the block of O'Brien. And, oh wait, I was calling Emma Dudowski. She's 16. Well, there's 2. Oh man, there's a lot of Owskis on this team. So apologies for any mistake there. Aubrey Blank is number 12, and number 16 is Emma Dudowski. So the point there for Rumbaugh went over O'Brien and Dudowski, but Shaler able to get it right back. And the ball will be in the hands of Tegan Orga. Good serve by Orga. Trouble with it. Receiving it there by Rumbaugh, but Armstrong able to get it across. Dudowski blocked at the net. It drops. Inbounds. Point for the Riverhawks. Big side out there for Armstrong. And that'll put Belly Yancey on the line. And Dixon tries to tip it. Stays up on the top of the net there. Here's Dixon. She's going to swing at this one and blocked. Back into the net by Rumbaugh. Falls for a point. Shaler. So Shaler not really letting Armstrong get much momentum here in this first set. 15-9, and that's going to get Dixon back on the line. There's Rumbaugh. Big swing and a nice dig by Orga. And Dixon, free ball, sends across. Yancey, Pock. Here's Rumbaugh in the middle, and she'll get a kill. So you got to feed her in the middle there, and that's one thing that I kind of mentioned a little bit in the top of the broadcast was that she has really had a strong season this year, senior year. Emery Rumbaugh in the middle for the Riverhawks. And to the line. Get a little serve there by Marlo Mellish. And dug, but we're going to get a net violation on the Hawks. Oh, man, costly right there. I think coming through, Natalie Arrow might have grazed that net. So called against the Riverhawks. That's a tough one for Armstrong here in this first set. You don't want to let it slip too far away. 6 points is big, and Rumbaugh gets the kill right back on the runner. Nice back set there by Mellish. So 5-point lead still for the Shaler area Titans. And that'll send Emery Rumbaugh to the line, 16-11. Rumbaugh serves it. And Orga played it, swinging and blocked back, but Hogan blocked it back a little too far. That'll give Aubrey Blank a kill on that particular play. Mellish, good set right there, but Atwood blocked down by Grimes. Boy, Mellish put that right in the sweet spot, and Atwood took a pretty good cut at it, but give credit to Grimes there, standing tall. So a stuff block there for Grimes, and a little push shot by Mellish. Nobody fooled. And in the middle there is Courtney O'Brien. And another timeout taken by the Riverhawks. So Coach Lasher trying to get her team settled down here. Senior night, you know, it's a tough thing sometimes on senior night. You know, the emotions are flowing. Trust me, I've been through it, and I've broadcasted quite a few. I've covered quite a few. So I know the emotions, they can be really rolling once you start this game, and you maybe sometimes get a little too amped up. And that could be the case with the Riverhawks right now. Maybe just a little too juiced for this matchup. They know, you know, it's a big deal. Obviously, they can get a share of that section title with a victory here. But Shaler, got to give them lots of credit. They're coming out, you know, very businesslike, not feeding, you know, into the emotions that Armstrong is displaying. So Shaler, that's a sign of a well-coached team there. And Annie Carter, no stranger to the volleyball court. Good coach down there at Shaler for the Titans, and she has her team poised right now. All right, that'll get us out of the timeout. Chloe Grimes will send it over, and again, Yancey has trouble with the return. Make it 20-11. I didn't put the last point up there, sorry. I'll try again. And that one out. Grimes too long. Service error. So that gives the Riverhawks a chance at the service line themselves. And they're going to need a little bit of a run here. Down 8 points in this first set. And into serve. Here's number 5, McKenna Poor, the junior. She's a defensive specialist. Good serve by Poor there. Right at the net. Here's O'Brien. Blocked by Hogan, but unable to get to it was Mellish. So again, Shaler not allowing Armstrong to get anything started, really from the service line or offensively. And their hitters have been very efficient so far in this first set. Mellish popped it up, and Hogan just pushed it over. That is O'Brien in the middle. She's blocked back by Rumbaugh. Here's Dixon, and a great diving dig by Rumbaugh, and a nice play by Atwood, but she played it around the antenna, so that's really all she could do right there. Not a very favorable position there for Atwood, so tough sledding here for the Riverhawks early going, 22-12. And knocked down at the net. Hogan played that 50-50 ball perfectly. She was up first, and Hogan gets the kill. And a good serve there by Pock. Here's Dixon, and it tipped at the net. Unfortunate there for Belly Yancey because he was in position to dig that hit from Dixon, but it got tipped at the net, just slowed it down enough to where it ended up short in front of her. So that'll put Blank at the line. Back set, Pock, big swing, tipped up, and it'll be a kill. Once again for Rumbaugh, she's probably got 6. I'd love to have a statistician here. In fact, I'd love to have another arm. That would be even more helpful than having another person. Grimes with that set, tipped over by Jadowski. Here's the back row, Atwood, and it's just out of bounds on the near side here. And that's going to bring up set point, or excuse me, yeah, set point. Thought I said match point there for a second. I was like, well, not yet, buddy. Set point, I almost did it. Set point here for Shaler. And Tegan Orga at the line, trying to end this first set for the Titans. Atwood had trouble with that serve, so good job by Shaler in the service game. Here is Jadowski. Back set, here's Grimes, big block back. Rumbaugh stuffs it. So not done yet. Riverhawks live to fight for another point. Serve across. Dixon, too long. So Riverhawks got a couple in a row, and I'm struggling to think of another time in this set where I don't think they have had a sequence where they've scored 3 points in a row in this set. And Yancey, good serve there, but Blank ready for it. Here's Jadowski, tip shot, that's gonna do it. Shaler wins set number 1, 25-16. Riverhawks fall in the first set. I'm sure this broadcast will be blocked in some countries because of all the music, copyrighted music that got played there during senior night and prior to the game, the warm-up tape and stuff like that. But if there's any song that's going to get it blocked, it's going to be this one, Shake It Off by Taylor Swift. It's probably got like 19 billion views on YouTube. I don't know, that was a guess, of course. And I don't know why that's, oh, there we go, reset and reset. Okay, cool. Second set upcoming, Shaler takes the first. 25-16, you're watching High Top Sports Network. Josh Rettengost here with you. Good crowd on hand tonight. I know you can't see it because they have the bleachers barely open, only a couple rows open on the other side. But there's a full house here on this side, my side, where I'm viewing this match from. And I'm going to cut out for like a minute 55 here so that I can continue to finish up the scoreboard for Nicola Ann Photography, our broadcast sponsor tonight. Thanks to Nikki Shoemaker, one of the best photographers ever. You go to a game around here, I'm pretty sure you've seen her work. You'll see the banners and the senior shots. She does a lot of cool stuff with graphics. Studios in Katanning and Lawrenceville, voted one of the best photographers in the Pittsburgh region by the Post-Gazette. Thanks to Nicola Ann Photography, our official broadcast partner tonight. She's going to get it all. Official broadcast partner, scoreboard, and player of the match. So thanks, Nikki. Appreciate you getting back to me. I saw her. I just caught her eyes when she was out front prior to the match. She, as I said, her daughter Bella one of the seniors on her tonight, but I just caught her eyes and she looked at me like, huh? And then got back to me. But yeah, I'm going to tune out for just a second. I'll be right back. All right, second set about to get underway. Atwood going to start it off for the Riverhawks. Blank blocked at the net. And that one off the tape there by Blank. And here's Rumbaugh near side. That one blocked back. I don't know if that one got over. But they're going to give credit to, I want to say that was Grimes. Yes, it is. She gets credit for the block. So 1-0 Shaler here, start of the second set. Armstrong down 1-0 in this match here tonight at the Hawks Nest, senior night for the Riverhawks. Rumbaugh sends it to the back row. There's Blank with a swing. Yancey gets in front of that one. This ball's going to be at the net and put down by O'Brien. So trouble with the pass right there for the Riverhawks. 2-0 Shaler. That one will be another point for the Titans, an ace right there. And Armstrong finally gets the side out they need. To stop that Shaler run. Sorry if I seem preoccupied. I just want to get Nicola Ann's scoreboard up there. And the score is not correct on your screen, but I will change that here in a second. It is actually 4-2 Shaler. And O'Brien, that one, I don't know if Mellish did touch that up. I think she did. So make it 5-2 in favor of the Titans. It's going to be Blank at the line. Rumbaugh into the block and down. Kill for Emery Rumbaugh. She's having a nice night here on senior night. That's why I need a statistician, you know. Somebody that can keep those kill numbers for me. I can reference them. Rumbaugh at the line, sends it over. Good serve at the net. And Riverhawks had a chance right there. Diving for it is Atwood. Back set. Here's Hogan. Off the block. Hogan at the net. And, oh, wow. The Riverhawks keep it alive. Atwood gets it to fall. Wow, good hustle. Good play, good rally there for the Riverhawks. And I got to tell you, I think Shaler might have thought that point was dead, but no quit in these Hawks tonight. Hogan kept it alive there, and then Atwood able to toss it over the net and get it to fall. Cut this down to a 5-4 lead for the Titans. Rumbaugh sends it over. Wow, that was a laser and just called out on the back row. Whew, that one just missed by inches right there. A good serve, a lot of velocity on that one from Rumbaugh. 6-4. The Riverhawks now trail by 2, and into the net is Orga. Service error there for the Titans. So the ball right back to the Riverhawks. And sent over, I believe that's McKenna Bohr, one of the multi-sport athletes on this team. McKenna plays softball as well here. And ball at the net and popped too long there in the middle. Oh, unfortunate there for Amelia Geyser. She had a chance. That ball was kind of over her head a little bit, and she tried to smack it down, but it just a bit too long. And then Dixon goes into the net, so back-to-back service errors for the Titans. Make it 7-6. Riverhawks have not led in this match. And trying to put a little something together here in set number 2. Shaler pretty much controlled set number 1. Gabby Pock, little knuckleball lefty serve there, and here's Grimes and unable to dig it. And Rumbaugh upset with herself that she wasn't able to pull that one up off the court. But you'll have these things. That was a good swing by Grimes. Pock, back set. Here is Atwood. Popped up off the block. And a two-handed push. Nice diving dig by Yancey. What a play. See if the Riverhawks can capitalize on that defensive effort by Yancey. And Atwood tries the push. No luck. Here's Blank. Blocked, and it goes back and lands out of bounds. So got to give credit to Yancey there. A lot of hustle laid out for that ball. And a nice play, but oh, that went off the net. Nearly another service error for the Titans. And Atwood, well, the Shaler Titans are in the net right there, so that is a violation. Goes against the visiting squad here. 9-7 the score. And sent across. Blank. Good dig by Yancey once again. And here's Blank once more, but blocked up. Solo block there. And into the net, attack error. So a nice play by Ashlyn Zern. One-on-one with Blank there and blocked it back right to her. Wow, good play by Zern. You know, generally you're going to have a little help coming over there. Atwood sends it over. Played up by Maddie Wilson. And Pock hustles it down. Yancey just pushes it across. Here's Grimes in the middle, and it goes off the hand of Gabby Pock and out of bounds. So, boy, Riverhawks have gotten within one, I think 3 or 4 times here recently. Just unable to get over the hump right now, it seems. Oh boy, that one, Atwood tried to pass it, and I think it might have caught some knuckles and gone awry, or astray, I guess you would say. So that will give Shaler a 3-point lead now. Riverhawks have done a good job keeping this set close. And Rumbaugh, big swing, and that one is off of Megan Wilson and out of bounds. So another kill here for Rumbaugh. He's having a nice night, as I mentioned. She's going to be in double-digit kills, no doubt about that. Yancey puts it over. Oh, it got in on Wilson. Shaler just has to play it over. Here's Rumbaugh, sets her feet and finds the empty spot. Nice play there by Rumbaugh. That was a veteran play. she knew she could take a quick peek at that court, and no need to swing big whenever you can't get a good start at it. Rumbaugh just found the dead spot there in the Shaler defense. Here's Rumbaugh now. Tip shot blocked at the net. Played over by the Titans. Free ball. Nice play by Blank to keep that one alive. There's Rumbaugh again. Big swing and off of Wilson in the back row. So the Riverhawks tie it up at 11. Armstrong on the move. Got a little momentum right now. This is their biggest scoring run of the match. And they will take a quick timeout. And that will allow us to take a quick timeout as well, thanks to Armstrong Indoor Athletics.
Armstrong Indoor Athletics, located at 132 South Grand Street Avenue in downtown Katanning, offers a state-of-the-art training facility and top-tier instruction by experienced coaches to help turn your youngster into the best baseball or softball player they can be. Batting cage and bullpen lane rentals are available for 30 to 60-minute sessions, and you can also sign your baseball or softball player up for private hitting, pitching, fielding, and catching instruction with our knowledgeable staff. Be sure to visit Armstrong Indoor Athletics online at aia.team or call them at 724-599-9761 for more information today.
Well, back to the action here. Tied at 11 out of the timeout. Riverhawks trying to take their first lead of the night. Rumbaugh blocked up at the net. Rumbaugh going to get another chance. And Orga with that dig. That one off the net, I thought. They're calling for 4 hits on the Riverhawks sideline. That one into the net, so Blank and attack air. Riverhawks get their first advantage on the scoreboard all evening. Did not lead in that first set. Now take a 12-11 lead here in set number 2. Bella Yancey at the line. She's had 4 straight service points. And the set for O'Brien, and Shaler gets the side out. Quick set there. Bella Hoffman, quick set there for O'Brien. So tied up at 12. Oh, off the net. And Atwood stayed with it nicely. Back set here. And that was Zern trying to tip it over, but Shaler was ready for it. O'Brien and Dixon there. Oh, tough for the Riverhawks. And somehow Gabby Pock gets it over. A circus shot there for Gabby Pock, and now the Riverhawks may have a chance to. Well, Gabby pushed it 2-hand-on-2 there. So, oh, and Dixon goes into the net. So Gabby Pock, the effort is rewarded. The Riverhawks get the point, 13 apiece in this one. That's going to send Marla Mellish over to the line. Mellish puts it over. And block back. Big time block there by Rumbaugh. Another stuff block for her. She's got a few of those in this match. She is really, really playing well. And, fairly enjoyable to watch, I'd say. She's having a great night. Mellish, another serve. Played into the back row by Blank and Orga, both there. Dixon across. Oh, Mellish kind of, well, it works. That one's going to get a kill right there. It was a back set by accident, I think. Mellish, I don't think she wanted to put it in that particular spot, and Atwood just smacked it over and got the point. So, too long there for Mellish. Oh, man, sorry. I was working on some stuff. You know, I don't just sit here and call the game. I'd love to, but I was getting Nicola Ann's scoreboard ready and also getting the our commercial for Nicola Ann Photography on there, so you'll see that here shortly. Tip shot, Rumbaugh, it works. Once again, Rumbaugh just seems to be doing pretty much everything right here tonight. 16-14, Riverhawks' biggest lead, 2 points. Not a surprise since they did not lead until 12-11 in this second set. Rumbaugh, good serve there. Orga fields it in the back row. Here's Dixon. Oh, that might have been too long. Mellish played it. Back row attack. Tip shot off the tape. And, unable to do anything with it there. Kind of falling backwards was Emma Dudowski, kind of put in no man's land there. And Riverhawks now up to a 3-point lead. Rumbaugh, little run of her own at the service line here. Backside, too far for O'Brien. So the Riverhawks are rolling right now. And let's see if Coach Carter uses another timeout here. She used one at 12-11. And she's just giving some instructions to Dudowski and that back row of Orga. Also over there, tuning into what Coach had to say. Here's Rumbaugh. And it's into the net. So sometimes as a coach, you kind of got to, roll the dice there that maybe the other team makes a mistake. Maybe you guys make a play and can hold that timeout a little bit longer. Coach Carter giving the signals to Orga behind the back there. Orga across, going at Atwood with the serve, and Atwood going to get a chance, pushes it back row. No dice back there as, Blank was ready, and here's Atwood hustling, runs around Bella Yancey. What effort! Holy man, did Annie Atwood cover a ton of ground right there. I'll tell you what, that was incredible. She's pretty good at track too, if you couldn't guess. And a tip shot there by Dixon, too pretty, over the block, but Annie Atwood, that might be the fastest I've ever seen anyone move on a basketball court, or volleyball court, of course. It's played on a basketball court. But Annie Atwood, tremendous effort right there, running around Bella Yancey, but ultimately, Shaler gets the point. Here's Atwood, tries to tip it. That's set behind her, so Shaler brings it back to within a point. 18-17. Riverhawks looking to even this match. Try and take that second set. Here's Hogan, punches it over, and Hogan just misses on the sideline in front of the Shaler bench. So tied up here at 18 apiece. Great match so far. That first set was pretty much dominated by Shaler. But Riverhawks have been fighting. There's Atwood, and another one of those kind of just, they're not full swings, they're just kind of directional shots, but the Riverhawks can't keep it in bound. And that means Shaler takes the lead, 19-18, and that will prompt Armstrong head coach Andrea Lasher to take her first time out of this set, second set. Here, Riverhawks trail by a point. And thank you, of course, to Nicola Ann Photography, our official broadcast partner, scoreboard sponsor, and player of the match sponsor tonight. We appreciate Nikki Shoemaker, and you'll appreciate her too. I want to actually do a little on-the-fly advertising for Nikki. How about that? Zoom in, and then I'll pull this up for you. But if you've been to a game in this area, boom, look at those banners. And then these are the seniors. Whoa, sorry. Oh, man, I'm losing it. But those are the banners. And Nikki, just tremendous. Like, the graphics are amazing. She does such an awesome job. And she really jives well, with the student athletes. Whoops, sorry. Oh, boy, I'm everywhere now. Sorry. We'll get back to the main camera and give me some peace. It's I'm trying my best. There's a lot going on. But back to the action here. Riverhawks trying to tie this one back up, and they will do it. Big swing there and down for the kill. Armstrong ties it at 19 apiece. And on the service line now will be McKenna Poor. And a big swing there taken by Grimes, but blocked up and nicely played by the Riverhawks. Again, here's Dixon, and it goes through the back row there. McKenna Poor couldn't get a hand on it, so out of play, 20-19 Shaler. And the Riverhawks really need this second set. I've seen a lot of volleyball over the past 5 years. And one thing I've noticed is that you get a second set like this. This is could be the match, and Dixon gets some help from the net right there, 21-19. But, you can kind of take momentum, or you can lose it in a big way in this second set. Here's Dixon, and diving for it is Yancey. Played back by Atwood. It's going to work. Atwood finds the back corner. Boy, nice match here tonight for Annie Atwood. And Gabby Pock to the line. 21-20, the Shaler Titans lead. And the serve incoming from Pock. Lefty sends the knuckler across. Orga there in the back row. Set up for Dadowski, blocked up. Pock gets it ahead. And the runner by Atwood. A push right there. Ready for it was Zern. Here's Atwood. Another swing. Back row. Dug out by Blank. Grimes tips over. Dug out by Zern. And Pock thought she might catch Shaler sleeping right there, but no dice. Pock setting up Atwood. Big swing off the block, and it drops. Annie Atwood, another kill. So the Riverhawks tie it back up once more, 21 apiece. In this second set, Pock at the line. Dadowski going to get the swing, blocked back. Nice play by Geyser in the middle right there. And into the net, attack error Dadowski. So Geyser's block originally right there, sent it back. And then unable to get it over. So Riverhawks back on top by a point, 22-21. Pock still at the line. Let's see if the lefty can drop one in here. She's pretty good at that. Orga having some trouble with it. But Geyser played it maybe a bit too quickly. Blocks up that attempt by Grimes. Pock sends it over. Atwood, and another kill. Oh boy, wait. I called it a little bit too early. Great effort by Orga and the Titans there. And that one just misses. Just misses the line. Atwood looked back at the line judge, and no dice for the Riverhawks right there. 22 apiece. Dadowski at the line. And Pock going to get a chance. Here's Atwood again. Tip shot, it works. Annie Atwood, boy, Coach Lasher has made the adjustment here to start feeding Annie Atwood and maybe keep the blocks away from her, because everybody kind of keyed in on Rumbaugh. And Atwood has been awesome here in the latter half of this second set. Big swing, great dig by Atwood. Man, did Blank get a hold of that one. Here's Atwood, runner from the back. Tries the back corner and finds it. Annie Atwood and Fuego right now. I'll tell you what, it all started with that play where she completely ran around Pock to get to that ball that was all the way back toward the far sideline back here near the Armstrong student section. And since then, Annie Atwood has turned up the heat, and so have the Riverhawks. They are at set point right now. You're watching a great one here on iTop Sports Network. Josh Reckenglass with you. We'll be right back.
Life doesn't slow down when the everyday aches and pains have you sidelined. So get back on the field sooner with the care of Olson Chiropractic. Dr. Ryan Olson and his staff treat a variety of conditions for patients of all ages. Don't jeopardize your quality of life and the moments along the way. Let Olson Chiropractic help you find the healthier, younger you. Call Olson Chiropractic at 724-548-1040 to schedule a consultation or see a full list of services online at olson-chiro.com.
welcome back. Set point. Annie Atwood serving for the set, and Grimes keeps Shaler alive. As you can see, we got our scoreboard up there finally. Sorry, I had to do some quick editing throughout this match so far. So sorry that it took so long, but it's up there now. Nickel and Photography, check her out. And Zern unable to lift that one over, so now set point for the Titans. Well, they got it tied at 24. Oh, wait, they were down 2. My apologies, my apologies. Tied at 24 now. And Riverhawks trying to stay alive. Rumbaugh, nowhere to go. Crashes into the perch. And now it'll be set point for Shaler as the Riverhawks have let a 2-point lead evaporate here and now trail by a point. Coach Lasher calls a timeout, and we'll take another quick timeout. Thanks, Nickel and Photography. And we are back here at Armstrong Junior Senior High School. You're watching High Top Sports Network. Josh Reckendust here with you. WPIAL Class 4A Section 4 girls varsity volleyball matchup. Riverhawks and Titans. And that one, back row, played by Atwood. Bump set, Pock, Rumbaugh, she'll get it. And Rumbaugh finds the kill, so we're going to have some extra volleyball in set number 2. As the Riverhawks tie it up at 25. Got to win by 2, as you well know out there, volleyball fans. And Belly Yancey. She'll send it over, all tied at 25. Hoffman setting up blank, and Pock there. Bump set, back row attack, Rumbaugh, and unable to play it as, oh man, I feel bad right there. Excuse me. For Bella Hoffman, she tried to dive back there, but she had a teammate on the floor right in front of her. Didn't want to punch her in the face on the dive, and I respect that. Don't want to deck your teammate there going for the ball. Kind of caught in a problem area there. And now set point again, and it's out long. So the Riverhawks take the second set. 27-25, big momentum builder for Armstrong. Much needed. Oh boy, we get to Chuck-a-Duck. Oh man, I love the Chuck-a-Duck. Well, we're gonna stick around for the Chuck-a-Duck. You know why? Because I love it. I love it. Chuck-a-Duck is awesome. I like all the youngsters get out there and they chuck ducks. So Riverhawks back in this one. Oh man, I think the goal is to get it on that like white eyeball. I'm going to try and zoom in for you. Can't really see it from, I mean you can see it, but oh boy. Let's see if I can do this without screwing things up. Not necessarily my forte. Not screwing things up, that is. Oh man, there's a couple out there on the eyeball. Boom. Let's see it. Let's see it. There's one. It's like right on the eye, the white of the eyeball. I think that's where you got to be. Ooh, nearly taken out of there by the green duck, but there's a black one hanging out there right on the eyeball. That duck way off right there. Come on, kid. What are you doing? Why are they throwing it the middle? Pretty sure you have to land it on that white circle in the middle of the eye. And I'll commentate some Chuck-a-Duck. I don't mind. I love it. Yes, sir, the black duck. Let's see who the winner is. Bernie Bowser Jr. going to read that one off. I think it was Maya Morris, number 9. I think it was her. So congratulations to Maya for a great duck chuck. I mean, tell me that's not fun. We never had such things back in the 90s. Somebody commented on one of our videos. I think it was maybe last week football game. But somebody asked, Josh, are you 40? No, I'm not 40. I wish I was. I'm a little older than that, but I think I referenced the year that I graduated high school, which was last millennium. And our kind viewer said, Josh, are you 40? And I said, not necessarily. But you know what? I feel like I'm 22. And that's all that matters. Age is but a number. And, you know, as Deion Sanders once said, you feel good, or you look good, you feel good, you play good, they pay good. And not the case in my life, but I look good, feel good all the time. Oh, who knows? I got to move that scoreboard a little bit. Yes, I do. I'm going to put it right there in the corner. That way, because I put it right up against the scoreboard, but we have multiple sets here, so the scoreboard grows throughout the match. So I will do my best to keep it out of the view, out of, you know, it's not going to block the score. I don't want that. Yeah, all right. I got it on the other one now, other camera. Let's pull that back just a touch. There we go. Look, hey, all right. Nicolan Photography. The best, Jerry. All right, back to the action. Third set about to get underway. Armstrong and Shaler. Orga starts it off, tips the top of the net. Here's a Rumball, big swing, and she gets a kill. Emery Rumball hot tonight from the attack range for the Riverhawks. She is scalding the ball and putting it in the right place, and that's more than half the battle when you're attacking is the placement of your shot. I mean, you can hit it a million miles an hour, but you know, if the team's ready for it, it doesn't really matter. Dudowski, diving attempt. Yancey can't dig it out. So a point there for the Titans. And that will make our score. We're at one apiece. Dixon sends it over. Atwood there. And there is Zern, and she'll get a kill. Ashlyn Zern, her first of the night, I do believe. 2-1 Riverhawks. Really a thrilling second set there. A lot of really, really good effort across the board here for the Riverhawks in that second set. It certainly key to their win was the hustle shown by Armstrong. Oh boy, Rumbaugh didn't want to do that. She's going to pound it down, but she's going to be in the net. Oh man, she needed to wait about a split second more. She needed to wait about a split second more to take a cut at that one. Oh, I lost my scoreboard. There it is. Tied up at 2 here. Hogan can't do anything with that. Put in a bad spot. Not a great set there by Pauk. I'm sure she'd want to have that one back. What am I doing? It is 3-2, not 4-2. And that puts Dudowski back to the line. Hustling forward is Mellish, and free ball sent across from ball. And at the net, oh boy, and oh man, running into some trouble right there. That was Lily Guthrie. Also a member of the softball team here at Armstrong. And kind of, I think that's her first action. I think, yeah, the first time I've seen her out there. Oh boy, trouble with the service receive, but Riverhawks get it over. Yancey, dig, back set, Mellish, Rumball, and a kill. What a beautiful set by Marlo Mellish. That was tough to do because she had a teammate, I think it was Yancey, at her feet. And boy, that's tough to do. I know that, you know, being a former basketball player, you know, when somebody be at your feet and you'd go up, you know, for a shot or a rebound or anything like that, you get off the floor. It was scary. You didn't know what you were coming down on. You know, you worry about your ankles and your knees and stuff. And I'll tell you what, Mellish with the presence of mind to be able to back set that is just incredible. Here's Atwood, tip shot. And Wilson with the dig. Here's to Blank on the other side. She splits that back row. Make it 5-3 Shaler. Early third set. Riverhawks fought back. Well, that one touched up. I think Mellish got a piece of that, trying to fight it back to the court, but to no avail. 6-3. And that'll send Chloe Grimes to the line. Oh, trouble again in the back row. Rumbaugh just going to get an attack from the back, just kind of tipped it over. Here is O'Brien. Good placement of her tip shot. Hogan was running toward the ball where she thought it was going to be, and O'Brien went back against the grain there and found a little bit of court. Grimes sends it. Rumbaugh. Mellish all the way across. Here's Atwood. Dug out. Back row by Wilson. Blank. A big swing. And what are they calling? What are they calling? Well, what did they call there? They must have called the point for Shaler. No, they called it for Armstrong. Sorry. It looked like Blank missed. I mean, it's tough. I'm up here in the perch. Well, no, actually, the official's in the perch. I'm higher than he is. Tip shot O'Brien. It'll work. So make it 8-4 Shaler. Back to the line. To serve will be Bella Hoffman, the setter for the Titans. Oh man, Rumbaugh swings right into the block. And a stuff block there for, that was O'Brien, yes, sorry, Courtney O'Brien. I was waiting, I thought it was her, I just didn't want to misidentify. Hoffman sends it over. Atwood. Atwood sends it over. And Blank fires it, dug out by Yancey. Here's Atwood, diving dig by Wilson in the back row, but played it a little too far forward. So 9-5 now. Riverhawks going to get a chance at the line. Gabby Pock had a solid run near the end of the second set. And she's going to get a chance right now, trying to get the Riverhawks back close. Hoffman sets up. That was off the net. That's got to be 4 hits. Indeed. That was well below the tape there. I don't know why I'm just talking to myself. Sign of genius here. Oops. There we go. Dixon, big swing. Pock over. Here's Atwood, and it's another kill. Annie Atwood. She got real hot there in the second set, second half of the second set, really. And Atwood was just a monster there, helping the Riverhawks tie this one up at 1 apiece. 9-7. Pock on a little bit of a run. And she goes at Wilson in the back row. Hoffman back set. And Blank, again, Rumbaugh kind of, I don't know what to say. Like, she was kind of just, it was to her right, and she's kind of been missing those attacks to her right. So maybe not go as far if you're Emery Rumbaugh. But that's about the smallest thing as you can possibly critique about her performance tonight. She's been fantastic, and then another kill there for Atwood. So Riverhawks 10-8, and that's going to send Annie Atwood to the line. Rumbaugh, big swing, and that's off of Orga's shoulder. Nowhere to go for Tegan Orga, and that's the kind of power Rumbaugh has behind that big right arm. She pounds it off of the shoulder of the libero for Shaler. Atwood sends it over to Orga. Hoffman setting up Dudowski, and that one's going to get down in front of Atwood. So side out there for the Titans, 11-9 Shaler. Taking the that will be a point for Armstrong, and I think that was Zern. I believe it was Zern. Yes, Ashlyn Zern rolls that across the tape and it down. Dixon, Yancey, oh boy, Zern gets it across with the lefty, just a miracle shot there by Zern, just threw an arm at it, and it's gonna, oh boy, what a dig there by Dudowski. I thought that was definitely hitting the court, no dice. Riverhawks almost stole a point, and they will steal a point as Rumbaugh finds the back corner falling away. Unbelievable series of events right there, 12-11. Riverhawks trying, fighting desperately, scratching, clawing, everything to get back on top. And once they took the lead against Shaler, well, they nearly coughed it up. They were up 24-22. Shaler came back, scored 3 straight, but the Riverhawks then scored 3 straight of their own to win. Dudowski blocked down, and right there to smack it back was Lily Guthrie. Big play for her. And now we're tied up at 12 apiece. Marlo Mellish back to the line. Mellish sends it over. High lobbing serve and some trouble with it. Wilson had a while to get under that ball, but didn't do a great job of passing it forward, but ball's still alive, so back row attack, blank, dug out. Atwood, she's going to get a chance from the back row. And Wilson gets it. Here's Grimes off the tape. Hogan gets a hand on it, so does Mellish, and fired across by a hustling Annie Atwood, who has run about 7 miles tonight on her side of the court. Unbelievable, and Annie Atwood's effort once again leads to a Riverhawk point. Boy, Annie Atwood just covering ground. I wonder what it's like to move that fast. I never really experienced it. You know, with my own legs, that is. And blocked down. Rumbaugh at the net. She has owned that neighborhood on those 50-50 joust balls, and not even a chance really for Shaler to get up there and make a play at it. She played it really, really well, and that one falls out of bounds. The service error there by Mellish, but the Riverhawks get on top, 14-13 now. Armstrong in front. Dudowski will head to the line. Rumbaugh dug out there by Orga, blocked. Rumbaugh, again, not getting really a chance to wind up on it. She's going to get one here, and a good dig by Wilson. And a blank, oh, Hogan, nothing, I mean, that was point blank, literally. And tied up there is Hogan did her best to play it, but that ball was just fired at her from short range. So tied at 14. Mellish bumps it. Here's a little tip on the runner there by Rumbaugh. And that went out of bounds. Misplay there by the Titans. 15-14 Riverhawks. So a much different story than the first time these two teams met, a 3-0 pasting at Shaler. And the Riverhawks have calmed themselves down there after kind of a disorganized first set. And Blank blocked up, able to play it. Mellish gonna set. Atwood punches it over. That set a little too long for Annie Atwood right there, but she did a good job playing it forward. Here's Rumbaugh back row, and it drops a kill for Emery Rumbaugh. So she and Atwood have just been dynamite on the offensive side of the ball for the Riverhawks tonight. And sending across here is Rumbaugh. And that one off the net, 4 hits, and a quick call by the floor official there. So make it 17-14, and Coach Carter of Shaler will take a timeout, and that'll allow us to take a timeout to thank tonight's official broadcast partner, Nicola and Photography.
Steffi's Country Catering prepares home-style made-from-scratch dishes that will have you convinced Mom made it. Whatever the occasion, Steffi's Country Catering will have you coming back for every event year-round. Find us on Facebook to place an order or to see our Sunday specials, or call 724-54-85047.
And welcome back, High Top Sports Network. Got a good one tonight, possibly an instant classic. If I could get up off my knee right there. I was tying my shoe and it didn't go too well. Oh man, that's what really makes me appreciate these athletes, is they can tie their shoes without falling over. There's Hogan. That was a good set there by Mellish. And blocked back, it's going to go out of bounds. Hogan got a piece of that. She said didn't get a hand on it, got more of a forearm on it right there. So big point out of the timeout by Shaler. 17-15. And that one too long, service error. So Grimes can't keep it in, and that's kind of what was happening to Armstrong in the first set. You know, one and done really at the service line. Back into the game to serve McKenna-Poor. Right at the net. Here is Blank, and she powers it into the court. Great kill by number 12 for the Titans, Aubrey Blank, just a sophomore, 5'9". And she can hit. She can really get up. I got her listed at 5'9", but I don't know. She might be a little bit taller than that. She's certainly playing bigger than that. Here's Hogan. A two-hand push. Good dive. And dig by Oregon. Again, Blank trying to single-handedly bring her team back in this set, 18-17. Sent across there by Hoffman. It's going to be trouble. Oh, and out of bounds, they're going to call. I don't know why they called that. I thought you could play it from pretty much anywhere, but apparently not. That ball was still alive, I thought. Unless I was shielded or screened off from seeing it touch the floor. I didn't think it did. Either way, tied here, blocked back. Atwood had to just try and poke that one over. So Shaler going to get a chance now, trying to go back into the lead. Dixon, tip shot. Everybody at the net for Shaler. Boy, all you got to do is really pop it up to the back. They had 6 girls at the net right there. And O'Brien down and good for the kill. Timeout taken by Coach Andrea Lasher for the Riverhawks, 19-18. We're going to be right back after this commercial message from Armstrong Indoor Athletics.
Armstrong Indoor Athletics, located at 132 South Grand Street Avenue in downtown Katanning, offers a state-of-the-art training facility and top-tier instruction by experienced coaches to help turn your youngster into the best baseball or softball player they can be. Batting cage and bullpen lane rentals are available for 30 to 60-minute sessions, and you can also sign your baseball or softball player up for private hitting, pitching, fielding, and catching instruction with our knowledgeable staff. Be sure to visit Armstrong Indoor Athletics online at aia.team or call them at 724-599-9761 for more information today.
All right, thanks to Armstrong Indoor Athletics. AIA hosting a friendly this weekend. Check them out online, aia.team. Coach Schaefer, Coach Harmon. Super dudes. And they know a thing or two about softball and baseball. Pete Harmon literally wrote a thesis about hitting, and I'll tell you what, it's good reading. That one out of bounds there on the service error. So Riverhawks get a point off the mistake there by Shaler at the line. 19 apiece is the score. Another tight set between these two. Fighting for a WPIAL Class 4A Section 4 championship tonight. Shaler trying to win it outright. Armstrong trying to win a share. Oh, I forgot to put the camera back on the main. Sorry. Oh, it goes through the hands of Orga, so a mistake there by Shaler allows the Riverhawks to jump back in front. 20-19. Gabby Pock, lefty serve, back row is blank. Here's Dixon, and too long is their contact. There's no tip at the net, so Riverhawks got a couple point lead here, getting late in this third set. Armstrong doing a great job fighting back in this match. Pock just gets it over the net right at Blank, and Blank's going to try and send it back, and that's off the net and down on the Shaler side of the court. Riverhawks a 3-point lead now, 22-19. Let's see if Coach Carter, well, she does not call one there. Pock, oh, that one's not going to get across. She tried the same thing, just tried to get a little bit finer with that serve, but unable to get it across. So service error, that's going to put Blank at the service line. 22-20 Riverhawks, third set. Yancey ahead to Pock, back set, perfect placement, but blocked by O'Brien. One-on-one goes Atwood with O'Brien. O'Brien wins that battle. Stuff block back, drops on the Armstrong side of the court. 22-21. Riverhawks up by just one. Blank over, off the net, and get a break. Do the Titans, tied up at 22. And Yancey has gotten really had some bad luck on that tonight. Those serves just tipping the tape at the top of the net there and coming up just short of where she is positioned. Here's Pock sending it for Atwood. She tries to tip it up. Good save there by Yancey to keep it alive. And a swing. Dudowski dug out by Yancey in the back row. Here's Atwood, and it's in. Annie Atwood. Oh, they call it for Shaler. Wow. They called that point for the Titans. The line judge, I thought, just from my vantage point, but the judge over here, I mean, that's the thing. You know, you got an official who's sanctioned by the PIAA up in that perch. You got a JV player on the line, but, I mean, from my vantage point, which is similar to the man in the perch, the official in the perch, I don't know. I thought that was on the line, but apparently not. 23-22. Shaler. Oh, good save there by Yancey. Again, back row run ball. Got that one. That one definitely in the back corner. No mistaking that ball being in. She tucked it right in the back corner there. And now Annie Atwood, fired up to say the least, sends it over. Hoffman all the way across. Dudowski diving dig by Yancey. Good play. Here's Rumbaugh. And it's off the antenna. Oh, bad luck for the Riverhawks. So set point here, 24-23. Shaler trying to go up 2 sets. To 1 here, and a timeout taken by Coach Lasher. So we, again, will take a mini timeout here. Nickel and Photography. Thanks so much, Nikki Shoemaker. You got to check her out. Fantastic stuff. She is a great photographer, a good person, and she's got a bunch of kids that play sports. And we appreciate her. She is really, really great all the way through the year. She's just tough to get a hold of sometimes because her schedule is, I told her one time, I was like, your schedule, it kind of scares me because it scares me too. But she does an awesome job keeping it all together, and she's a great sponsor here for us. So thank you to Nickel and Photography. Check her out. All right, welcome back. 24-23 set point. Tegan Orga serving for the Titans. And here's Rumbaugh to the back row. Blank able to play it. Hoffman setting Blank back up. Yancey. Here is a back row attack. Annie Atwood tipped at the net by Grimes. Grimes asking for it right back. Grimes will get it. Off the block, deflects and falls. Shaler takes set number 2. Boy, this has been a tight match. 25-23 Titans get the win in set number 2. All right, I'm going to take a quick break. I got to answer a couple text messages here. And we'll be back for the 4th set right after this.
Hi, everyone. Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. Hi, everyone.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, everyone. Hi, everyone. Hey, everyone. Hey, everyone. Hi, everyone. Hi, everyone. We're here tonight at the Richard G. Snyder YMCA. Steve-O.
Woo! Guys, that's right. It's $5 sushi Wednesday.
Produce sale. Bananas. 45 cents a pound.
Pork turkeys. You know why we're doing pork turkeys? We're doing a fundraiser.
The meat keeps on rolling the Harris Sprankle.
You know what day it is today. It is Sushi Wednesday. $5 sushi rolls today.
We're getting inspired. Come on and help the hashtag Save Meat. And we're pumped up because we are less than 24 hours away from Camp Out for Community tomorrow. Like and share, like and share. So like and share, like and share. Help spread the word. Just make sure you like and share. We can't do what we do without you. Come and see us. We can't do what we do without you. Come and see us. We can't do what we do without you. Come and see us.
Can't do what we do without you. Come and see us.
Bye.
Well, Bernie Bowser Jr. just announcing the winner of the 50-50 here at Armstrong. And I'll tell you one thing. What happened on Tuesday night at West Shamokin, I found out who it was. The mystery, I guess you'd call him a donor. It was the father of Maggie Brewer, former West Shamokin volleyball alum there, graduated this past year. And Mr. Brewer, I don't know if you're watching this game, but thank you so much for your kind gesture following the Wolves' victory over Purchase Line on Tuesday night that we were lucky enough to be able to broadcast. He came up, he had won the 50-50, and he came up after the game, and he stuffed it into my hand, and I said, what is going on? And he said, this is for you guys. We appreciate you. And that was just a moment that caught me off guard. Honestly, I was on the air, so it was tough. But, I mean, that's what makes it worthwhile, not the money, obviously. The people that really do appreciate what we do. We're trying to always spotlight the positive of these student athletes and the teams and the schools. You know, and send an uplifting thing out to the community. That's what we're about here at High Top Sports Network. If you know us, you know that. So thank you, Mr. Brewer. If you are watching, I can't say thanks enough. It was really a kind gesture. And very much appreciated here on our end. Well, we are about to get back to the action here. Set number 4. And by the way, just a quick note. So for the playoffs, if you've been following us, if you know High Top, you know that playoffs are an interesting time here. In years past, we've been kind of frozen out by the Trib High School Sports Network, and then we ended up working with them a little bit, and then they lost broadcast rights. Well, we are now an affiliate of NFHS during the playoffs and state playoffs. To watch the broadcast, you're going to have to buy a subscription. That stinks. A tough NFHS owns the rights. So for us to be able to cover the teams that we've covered all year long, you got to sign up for NFHS. Now, once you do that, you can watch, any game we do, of course. And quickly out to a 2-0 lead are the Titans here. I just wanted to wrap this up real fast. So get ready. The volleyball brackets come out tomorrow. We're going to obviously go with a few teams, or try to go with a few teams. Armstrong being one of them, of course. Why won't this let me add a 4th set? Oh boy. I'm not sure. Never got to a 4th set, I guess, using this. Total sets. Okay, here we go. One. There we are. Sorry about that little delay. Bingo. All right, 2-1 Shaler. But yeah, just to quickly put a bow on that, it's kind of the Wild West when it comes to broadcast rights for streaming. And we're in that Wild West. So NFHS owns the rights currently. What we have to do is basically we got to be alert to when the brackets are released, as we're going to get a disagreement here between the Armstrong coaching staff and the officials on that last call that gave 3rd point to Shaler. Armstrong assistant coach Doug Hankey not real pleased with it. And that one into the net, and as our friend Greg Hutcherson would say, ball don't lie. As the Riverhawks get it right back. So once the brackets are released by the WPIAL, we have to be with literally our finger on the trigger to submit a form to both. Well, the WPIAL doesn't do it, but when it's state playoff times, you have to submit forms to the PIAA and to NFHS. There's a matrix. There's all these other broadcast companies that want to do these games as well, obviously, and it's just craziness. But we are going to do our absolute best to stick with the Riverhawks. You'll be able to watch us broadcast the West Shamokin Lady Wolves. Their postseason begins on Saturday with the Heritage Conference Volleyball Championships at the KCAC. Attack error there by Blank, so make it 4-3. Sorry, I'm yapping away and I don't have, whoops. There we go. Don't have my eye on the score there. Rumbaugh into the net, so attack error there for the Riverhawks. Yeah, be aware. We'll make announcements, all that good stuff, but to watch us broadcast, that's the only way you're going to see the game anyway, as NFHS has, like I said, kind of a stranglehold on the rights. Oh, and that one does not get across. Rumbaugh coming up a little bit short there. Sorry, not an Armstrong point. Apologies. 6-3, Riverhawks trail, 4th set. As you can see by looking at that Nicola Ann Photography scoreboard, it's been a tight match here. 2nd and 3rd sets, both extremely competitive. And Blank too long. Riverhawks get a much-needed side out. Yeah, so you're not going to be able to watch it anyway. And wouldn't you rather watch it with High Top Sports Network than watching it on some RoboCam feed from whatever school the game is played at? Because not every game gets staffed. with a complete broadcast. So stick with us. I mean, it's not our decision, but we want to be able to cover these student athletes the same way we do all year long. So that's the deal. And the Riverhawks fight back. Getting a deflection out of bounds right there. Make it 6-5. And don't get any ideas if you're a parent thinking you're going to be able to stream it yourself on Facebook Live or something. They got really hot about that last year. It was kind of a scene. Saw a couple of different occasions where, people were ejected from the gymnasiums for trying to do that. So, I don't know. I know what we do. I know that we truly care about the student athletes and the teams that we cover and the communities that we serve. So, you're going to have a choice is all I'm saying. And a kill there. Dudowski splits the back row. Neither Yancey nor Rumbaugh could get to it. 8-5. Shaler tightens up here. Fourth set. Section title on the line tonight. Regular season finale for these teams. And as I said, the WPIAL I don't know what I was saying. Too many things happen. Oh yeah, the brackets are out tomorrow. Then we'll know pretty directly, where we're going to be for Armstrong, what seed they'll have, what venue, etc. So 8-5. (9-5) now. That one drops. Oh, man, they give the point. The line judge called it in, but wow, that was a little too close for comfort there for the Riverhawks. (9-6). Armstrong trails. Going to get a couple subs here. Pock back in, Zern back in. And that will allow I haven't seen Katie Smizik in there, but she was in. Pock lefty serve. Misses the line just by a hair. Make it 10-6 Shaler. Oh, no one there. Miscommunication. Ball kind of popped over Geyser, directly over. It kind of wasn't one way or the other, so Geyser didn't see it, and then looked like Zern and possibly Pock on the other side. Neither could really go for it. Here's Atwood, dug out by Hoffman. Dixon across. There's Yancey to play that one. And it is good. A nice kill there by the Riverhawks. 11-7 now. Armstrong on top. Annie Atwood sends it over. Dixon blocked up. There's Atwood. And Hoffman with a dig right there. Dowski just has to play a free ball. Atwood to Pock. Setting up Rumbaugh. Big swing and a kill. Emery Rumbaugh. And this is kind of the way it started for the Riverhawks in that second set. They were down, I think, 4. I have to go back and look. But they were down more than a couple points. And you know what? They start getting the ball to kind of flip possession and not allow Shaler to really get set up. And, get a kill here, maybe a block there, and, pretty soon 4-point deficit turns into 1, turns into a 1-point lead. And that one, oh, Rumbaugh She has missed that a couple of times here on the near side, that tip. And I think twice she's missed that particular shot. And both times the set has kind of been behind her to where she's reaching back behind her head to kind of tip it. And then, it's tough to measure, especially while you're in the air. You wouldn't put the same amount on it as you would your regular tip shot. And Rumbaugh. Oh, there's Geyser. And both get a swing, but Shaler able to play it. Geyser blocks that back. Here's Rumbaugh. She can't get both hands. In fact, that was actually a really nice play by Hoffman to split the hands of Rumbaugh at the net. Coach Lasher will take a timeout, down 13-8 here in set number 4. Riverhawks trailing, and we will be right back. Welcome back, High Top Sports Network. Josh Reckengust with you here. Tomorrow night, you know what it is. It's Friday night. And it is very near the end of the regular season for high school football. I can't believe it. It feels like the season has just absolutely flown past us. But we got 3 on the docket per usual. Freeport will be at East Allegheny. Knock will be at West Mifflin. And the Riverhawks will be home tomorrow night, and we will have all 3 of those matchups here on High Top Sports Network. Make sure you tune in. There's storylines in all of them, of course. Knock, right on the bubble for a Freeport berth, or a playoff berth. Freeport in good position as Tadowski comes up short, attack error there. Freeport in good position to make the playoffs, back after a year out of the playoffs. 2022, they went to the WPIAL 3A semis, where they met eventual state champion Gateway, WPIAL and state champion Gateway. Or excuse me, Bell Vernon. What am I talking about? It was at Gateway. Dudowski blocked at the net. Zern there, and also Lily Guthrie, sorry, I was blanking there for a second. And that was into the net. That's got to be 4. Indeed it was. Sometimes when you swing that ball, and I feel like that's probably the most commonly, that's why you have an official up there in the perch above the net, and also one on the floor right at the net. I feel like that is a commonly, well, maybe not commonly missed call, but I feel like it might be the most missed call as Rumbaugh finds the corner. Not really the corner, basically the sideline in front of the Shaler bench there, and down to a 2-point deficit. Riverhawks have rattled off 3 straight points. But yeah, that ball into the net was a hitter taking a big swing, and it kind of hits the top or the tape right there and bounces back. You could, easily be fooled into thinking that the opposing team got a piece of it, but oh man, that one, no mistaking that. Rumbaugh short. Attack error there for Emery Rumbaugh. 14-11. So that sends Dudowski back to the line. Oh boy, that one pops up to Grimes. What a dig by Yancey. Here's Rumbaugh. She sends it to the back row. Blank, and it's off of Zern and out of bounds. Tough break there for the Riverhawks, especially after a great dig by Bella Yancey. Oh man, and Atwood just punches it while she's down in frustration. That stinks. Bad break there for the Riverhawks, and now down 5 points here, 4th set. Armstrong gonna need another rally to fight back here, and that's gonna maybe possibly start with that service error by Dudowski. That's one thing Shaler, I'm sure Coach Carter would agree with me on this one. They haven't been fantastic in terms of service efficiency. several errors in the service game for the Titans. Mellish with that serve. Hoffman sets up blank, and she buries it. 17-12. So now Shaler just 8 points away from taking this match and winning a WPIAL section title in 4A. No easy task, that's for sure. Oh, and that bump set by Mellish. She had to try and pull it out of the net and try to get it over to Hogan. Didn't work out too well. Well, the Riverhawks stay alive. That's going to send Rumbaugh to the line. Good serve by Rumbaugh. There's O'Brien. She gets the kill off the quick set from Hoffman. And a good play there by Shaler to neutralize that Riverhawks offense and service game, which Armstrong, I think, you want to compare between the two teams. I think Armstrong has been better in the service game. In terms of efficient serves, but I mean, on cue, Bella Hoffman shuts me right up and sends an absolute beauty over, and that drops in for an ace. That will prompt Coach Lasher to call a timeout. 22-13. I had to pause right there because it sounded like 22, but it's actually 20. Riverhawks trailing here, fourth set. And dropping that third set in a heartbreaking fashion the way that they did, that was tough. Jim went completely silent, and I kind of like lowered the volume of my voice too. It's so weird when that happens. I've been in this gymnasium before. It happened, and there were actually people in the stands. It was after the pandemic. They were allowing people in. But it was a basketball game right before Christmas. And I'm telling you, you could hear a pin drop in this place. It was so weird to hear it so silent in a high school gym during a game with a crowd. It was very, very strange. But sometimes this gym will just go quiet. Everybody's kind of waiting for the action to start again, and nobody has anything to say. So my mom told me, if you don't have anything nice to say, then stop talking, moron. No, my mom would never call me that. She's a fantastic lady. Well, good hustle again by Atwood, coming from the middle of nowhere to pop that ball over the net. And there's Atwood. She's blocked down. Hogan. And sent across and trying for it. Man alive. Wow, Shaler is really doing a great job. Back row, and that goes off Wilson. So Atwood will finally get the kill. But wow, did Shaler do a great job there of just keeping it alive when it looked like numerous times that the Riverhawks would, get a point out of that deal. So 20-14. Sent across by Poor. And that one down, a kill, make it 21-14. Diving is Orga right there to save that, and a kill by Emma Dudowski now puts the Titans that much closer to a section title. Shaler can sense it. Their bench up in anticipation there. And, a misplay there by Rumbaugh leads to an ace for blank. And we're getting real close now for the Titans. Blank will send it. Oh, Rumble misplay again, and Geyser. Oh, somehow it drops in. Wow, Rumbaugh, I mean, sometimes things work, and Coach Lasher just kind of shrugged her shoulders. She's like, I don't know how that happened either. That one, I mean, Rumbaugh tried to pass it, but she got too flat on the return, and it went right at Amelia Geyser, and she somehow deflected it across, and it dropped inbounds here for a point. 23-15 now. Pock, serve. Right at Blank in the back row. Here's Dudowski, tip shot, ready for it. Are the Riverhawks. Bump set. There's Atwood. And Hoffman ready for that. Hoffman. Oh, that ball actually played to Dudowski. Here's Atwood, and it's a kill. Annie Atwood playing her heart out today. Got to give her a ton of credit for the effort and the results she's gotten tonight. Annie Atwood, just the hustle, the ability to cover massive amounts of space in a very short period of time. One of the reasons why the Riverhawks are, oh boy, that was in the crowd, and an ace for Gabby Pock. So Armstrong, they know their back is to the wall right now. Not technically match point yet, but it's getting close. So Pock a little bit of a run here from the service line for the Riverhawks. They've gotten 3 in a row. And Pock, another good serve. Orga able to play that one though. Quick set, and O'Brien misses. I'll be interested to see if Coach Carter calls one. I mean, you're still up 5 points, and she does. So Coach Annie Carter will use a timeout here, and just to, I think, settle her team. And they're all looking at her very intently. Yeah, Coach Carter just like, come on, guys. We had a 9-point lead here 2 seconds ago. What are you doing? And it's just really to calm them down. I think that a coach doesn't always have, strategic things to say in a timeout. And a coach that can sense that moment, like, oh boy, it's getting away. And they just kind of stop everything, allow their team to kind of compose themselves and reset. And that's exactly what Coach Annie Carter did right there for her Titans. Out of the timeout, Pock remains at the service line for the Riverhawks. Lefty swing. Good serve again by Pock. Boy, she's really placing him. Dixon blocked up. It's going into the net. Geyser went away from it and tried to let Pock through. But that one falls, and now we do have match point. And Tegan Orga at the line for Shaler, trying to win it and win a section title in the process. Pock setting up Atwood, tip shot, Dixon there. Hoffman send it, here is Dudowski, and it's good, it's down, and Shaler wins the match and a WPIAL section title in the process. Congratulations to the Shaler Titans tonight, a 3-1 victory over Armstrong here at the Hawks Nest on senior night. A great effort by both teams. Boy, the Riverhawks really laid it on the line tonight. Shaler just able to do more. I mean, that first set, I think the Riverhawks were possibly just too emotional. I think senior night, there's a lot going on, and I've had lots of coaches talk to me about this. As you see the Titans celebrating on the court there in their circle. I've had lots of coaches talk to me about this. You got to kind of throw it all out the window on senior night. You never know how. And I mean, people forget all the time. These are kids. They're 17, 16, 18, 15-year-old kids. I mean, they're not adult professional athletes who can control their emotions. And as you well know, if you watch the NFL, even those guys can't control their emotions. But I've had coaches tell me you just gotta throw everything out the window on senior night. You never know what's going to happen because you never know how a kid is going to react, how they're going to feel. Oh, this is my last home game. Oh no. Or they'll be just like so psyched that they just go out and put on a world-beating display. Well, I think the Riverhawks were a little emotional in that first set, maybe too juiced up, as I said. and they were kind of overrunning balls. They were kind of over-swinging on balls. They weren't playing their game at their pace, and I think that's why you see a 25-16 a score up there for that first set. Now, second set, they really proved the kind of team that they are when they are focused and they're playing their game and able to come back, take a lead, extend that lead, be up 24-22 out of a timeout, give up 3 straight, calm themselves down, and then get 3 straight to win that set. That was everything that a Coach Lasher team is known for. Just poised, able to get it under control, the talent, the hustle, the ability to snatch victory from the jaws of defeat a couple different times. Third set, again, really, really tightly contested. I thought both teams really, they upped the level of play. They upped the level of effort, and that shows you how evenly matched you can be. You look at a score that says 3-1, you think, oh, wow, one team dominated. No, not really. I mean, it was pretty darn close. And, Shaler, give credit to them. Obviously what they did tonight, that's a big deal. You don't win section titles and go undefeated in your section without being a talented, disciplined, organized unit. And give credit to Coach Annie Carter. I mean, she really, has them playing great volleyball right now. So I'm interested to see where both of these teams are going to be. Riverhawks obviously going to be lower seed, but interested to see what seed they do get when the 4A brackets are released tomorrow. And as I said, keep an eye out for what we post after the brackets are released. Whoa, boy, I don't know why that camera did that. Sorry. Let me get back to that. Oh, there it does. Well, of course, we're walking away now. Yeah, that was weird. The brackets will be released tomorrow. We'll know where both of these teams will play. And again, as I said, NFHS owns the rights. You're going to have to subscribe if you want to watch High Top broadcast it. But we will do our best to make sure that we bring you the Riverhawks, as I said, District 6, West Shamokin. And as we've done in years past, and I think the volleyball community knows this better than anyone, better than any of the sports we cover, we tend to hook on with teams and go with them on their playoff runs. And that's happened, I think, every year of High Top has happened, that we'll just catch a rando. I mean, like Homer Center, Marion Center, we had Avonworth reach out to us. We actually had schools reach out to us that we just can't physically cover. Westmont, Hilltop. I mean, we've had all these schools reach out. Sometimes we're able to do it. So, hopefully this year I think we're in a little bit better shape. That if in, a pinch, a team reaches out to us and says, hey, would you broadcast our playoff runs? I would say that the answer would be yes. So feel free if you're an opposing team, coach, booster, president, whatever, and you want to possibly have us go with you on your playoff run, give us a ring, 724-824-3554. Of course, you can message us through the website, hightopsportsnetwork.com. You can find us on Facebook, High Top Sports, Twitter, Instagram, Snap, Face, whatever. We got all that stuff, I think. I don't know. I'm not really in charge of that. I know we have an Instagram page. I do use that on occasion. I don't think we have a TikTok. I'm pretty sure we don't have a Snapchat. Got a Facebook page. Got a Twitter account, but I mean, we don't really use Twitter much anymore. You can't stream to it without kind of being in I don't know how to say it, like a contract with them about your content. It's weird. So, I mean, you see us the way you see us. You can check out the website and see us on YouTube, our YouTube channel. Obviously, you can go back and watch previous broadcasts, our shows, podcasts, commercials, all that stuff. All right, I think that's going to do it for me. The gym is clearing out. Congratulations to both teams on a well-executed, well-played match. It was fun to watch. It was fun to call, and I'm glad I was able to be here tonight. Thanks most especially to Nicola Ann Photography for jumping in literally at the last minute to be tonight's official broadcast partner, scoreboard sponsor, and of course I'll name our player of the match. And it's going to be a co-player of the match tonight. And usually, you know, I'm pretty straightforward. I'll give it to the winning team no matter what. But tonight, it goes to Annie Atwood, Emery Rumbaugh, Marlo Mellish, Avery Hogan, Bella Yancey, Natalie Arrow. You know, those girls. Oh, Gabby Pock. Can't forget Gabby Pock. I was like, I'm gonna miss somebody. I know it. Oh, and Ashlyn Zern too. Sorry. So those seniors here tonight that you got to see prior to the match, they are tonight's Nicola Ann Photography players of the match. The senior class for the Riverhawks will be tonight's players of the match. So appreciate them, and I see Nikki right down there. When she looks up, I will wave to her and say thank you. But congratulations to all the seniors. Congratulations to both teams. Looking forward to some playoff volleyball action here on High Top Sports Network. Thanks so much for joining us. Remember, tomorrow, Friday Night Lights, tune in. Armstrong, Freeport, Knock, all on the network tomorrow night. So make sure you tune in and watch your favorite team live and free of charge on HighTopSportsNetwork.com. For the entire High Top Sports Network team, recapping the final score one more time. Shaler 3, Armstrong 1. My name is Josh Schreckengoss. I'll see you tomorrow night. Stay safe.